Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc Schlock Top 10s, where I'm doing a countdown of the top 10 worst holiday horror movies I reviewed in 2015. Now unfortunately in 2015 there was not a lot of holiday horror movies I reviewed, but I'm hoping in 2016 I can really do a little bit better with that. But nonetheless, there were still some pretty bad ones that I reviewed, and I want to thank all you guys for checking out all my bad horror movie reviews through 2015. But let's see what got the 10 worst of 2015. Start things off at number 10 with Hayride. It certainly was, but it was a bloody one. Number 9 goes to Deadly Friend, a movie that took place on both Halloween and Thanksgiving. The trailer definitely did not give you what you expected. Number 8 goes to Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. It might have been his return, but the movie didn't do all that well. And neither did my number 7 pick of Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. This time they're ready. You had to die. Number 6 goes to Santa's Sleigh. Bill Goldberg as a killer Santa Claus. Yeah, that makes about much sense. A whole lot of sense. Number 5 goes to Pinocchio's Revenge. A little girl gets Pinocchio on her birthday and just becomes sort of a low-budget Child's Play psychological ripoff. Number 4 goes to Cottontail. A mutant killer rabbit man goes on a rampage around Easter. Number 3 goes to The Christmas Season Massacre, my number 1 pick for the worst Christmas horror movie in my worst Christmas horror movie countdown. Number 2 goes to Jaws Revenge. Another one took place around Christmas time, and I hate this movie with so much. Yeah. But my number 1 pick for the worst holiday horror movie that I reviewed in 2015 has to go to Mr. Jingles, which took place around a girl's birthday who was tormented and tortured by Mr. Jingles when she was supposedly a teenager. So there you guys have it. The top 10 worst holiday horror movies I reviewed in 2015. Now let me give you a full rundown in case you might have missed some of the reasons why these movies sucked in 2015. Now Hayride, that took place around Halloween. Sorry I forgot to mention that. In all honesty, Hayride was actually a pretty decent movie, but the problem with it was that the gore took too long to appear. Deadly Friend, it's a really weird movie with a pretty bad ending. Christy Swanson becomes a robot, and the movie just kind of went back and forth and kind of had almost like elements of Nightmare on Elm Street, even though it was directed by Wes Craven. Halloween 4 and 5. 4 was pretty bad, but I find it kind of really bad that after Halloween 3, people wanted Michael Myers to return, and he did, and the movie did not do all that well because it had some pretty bad kills in it. It's pretty ridiculous ones. And part 5, having the story where Jamie has ESP or a psychic link to know when Michael's nearby and everything like that. I think I liked Halloween 5 a little bit less than I did Halloween 4. Santa's Sleigh, just an all-around goofy horror comedy, but having Bill Goldberg as Santa Claus, it was pretty doggone bad. Pinocchio's Revenge, like I said, it's basically more or less a low-budget sort of psychological Child's Play, and it was just god-awful. And Vern Troyer playing Pinocchio in that movie, that just shocked me. Cottontail, really idiotic. The gore effects were just god-awfully bad, and really bad acting, and just the costume for the Cottontail monster, though, I admit that's the only praise I can give the movie. Christmas Season Massacre seemed like it was having almost rip-off elements from Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Halloween. The one scene in the movie that really got to me the most was that one Shoe McGrew was approaching one of his victims, and he's revving up a chainsaw, and the guy only hears him when his intended victim hears him when he steps on a twig and breaks it. So yeah. Jaws Revenge, a movie I hate with great utmost hatred, I guess you could say. And Mr. Jingles, badly acted, bad gore, all around idiotic, and it took place on the girl's birthday. So, yeah, the movie started bad, ended badly. It was just friggin' stupid. Oh, good Lord. But there you guys have it. Top 10 worst holiday horror movies I reviewed in 2015. And I'm hoping this year I'm going to try and do my best to give you guys more bad holiday horror movie reviews. In fact, I got quite a few planned, and I do hope I can get them done this year. And because I'm finding more and more and more, and it's just so weird that people are making holiday horror movies around holidays you would not even really expect. And a little weird, a little strange, but that's all right. Okay, Doc Schlock, by request, number 100. Still need you guys' votes, so that can get on its way and taken care of and all of that. Still got quite a few nominees, but I need to know what you guys want as the 100th Doc Schlock by request. So please do send in your picks for that one. And I'm hoping that also this year, get things going with the new series, Doc's Dumpster, where it is basically going to be movies that are not horror movies, but a lot of them that are considered ultra bad, extremely bad, and everything like that. And I'm going to try and review them for you guys. And of course, working on the newest top 10 from you guys, which is, of course, top 10 worst video game-based horror movies. And I hope you guys will send in your picks, which, if I can just find some of the movies that if you guys want to pick from, I'm trying to find that list real quick. I'm trying not to waste a whole lot of time here, gang. Oh, here we go. Here are some of the ones you guys, if you want to pick them real quick before this thing goes on too long. Any of these you've seen you thought were bad, there's a few suggestions. Double Dragon, Super Mario Brothers, Hitman Agent 47, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, Doom, Wing Commander, any of the Lara Croft movies, Final Fantasy Spirits Within, any of the Resident Evil movies, either one of the House of the Deads, either one of the Alone in the Dark movies, any of the Blood Rain movies, any of the Silent Hill movies, DOA, Dead or Alive, Postal, any of the In the Name of the King movies, Max Payne, either one of the Street Fighter films, Prince of Persia, Sands of Time, or Need for Speed. Those are the only ones that I was able to find that were considered to be video game turned movies. So if you can think of any more and you want to put them in there, but send me what you guys got, and then we can do the top 10 worst video game based movies. And if you got a top 10 if you'd like for me to do for you sometime, send it to me in a message and send in your suggestions. Of course, number 10, number 1, and I will get on them just as soon as I can. That's going to do it for this edition of Doc Schlock Top 10s, guys. Hope you're having a great 2016. And if you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. Until next week, which we will be doing a top 10 worst horror movies requested by fellow YouTuber Rom's Reviews of Doom. So I hope you guys will tune in and check that out. So until then, as always, stay strong and rock on. You know, skeletons or not, I would not dance around a fire because you could still get a pretty bad burn.